Well, nerds, how we doing? How you living? Now, I know what you're thinking. Ham, what's in the box? Well, what's in this box is a little slice of my childhood. You see, my brother and I were always huge Playset fans growing up. What a fantastic way to immerse yourself in the world of whatever particular toy lines you happen to be repping at that point. We never really had any, but we did have one. And that one was the Spider-Man Daily Bugle playset. This was a game changer when we got it. I loved it. We did love a little too hard. We lost a lot of bits. We were little kids, right? It was like 94 or something, alright? You'll have to forgive me for not being able to keep track of all that cardboard. But we did have a lot of it. We did keep quite a lot of it. And let's just say in my arty university phase, I decided this could be repurposed into a pretty solid stop motion set. Needless to say, there were some regrets. But now, I have it again. Loves me a playset. Let's get this out and see what's up. Now, as you can undoubtedly see, there is some assembly required. I have it on pretty good authority that it should all be here, so while I make a little magic happen off screen, I'm gonna leave you with this.
Just another day at the Daily Bugle. Got that sinking feeling, Spider-Man. Will someone please take out the garbage? Wherever I go, Hobgoblin misses me. How about a little trim, Spider-Man? Not too much off the sides, Doc-Ock.
Parachute Spider-Man, playset and figures sold separately.
Alright, here it is, in all of its, Excelsior bugly glory. Now, it's not quite the minty complete set that I had thought that I'd bought, but sometimes the eBay listings, people think it's complete, even if it's not. Benefit of the doubt. Most people, when given the chance, aren't scum. So I'll just quickly point out a couple of the things that are, missing and wrong with it. Get that out of the way before we get to the joy that is this ToyBiz playset. Firstly, this backing sheet is rippered. It doesn't look terrible, but it doesn't look great either. The other thing that is missing is on this, there should be a crank to make the internal action feature work. You can still use your hands, but that is a notable piece on the way to completeness. The other thing that was unfortunately missing is all the little plastic clips that help lock the backing cardboard in place. That I had kind of expected because we lost ours immediately when we had it. So if even one of those had made it through to this stage, I'd have been hugely impressed. And then finally, one thing that's a little bit of a bummer is there used to be like a clip, like a buzzer clip with a pull down or retractable cord to give Spider-Man the web sling effect. That's a bummer that that's not in here. So we'll cover the front first, and then, we'll flip it around and have a look at what's going on in the back. But we got roving Daily Bugle searchlight, opening and closing, rooftop elevator doors. So if someone steps out of that elevator and finds themselves on the Bugle balcony, pull this little lever, trapdoor falls. You've got these pieces, which are apparently meant to be gargoyles. I think they're quite cool. They've got room to tab a character's feet in. It acts a little bit potentially like a little mini goblin glider, but ultimately, put them in there, you fell. Roof crumbled. Amazing rooftop battle action. We also, on this side, have a crane, which I don't really know what the point of it is, but it's there. Feels very New Yorky. Oh my god. Is this what it's for? No, I think that was just a cheeky bonus, but crane, which comes to our next feature, an opening dumpster. This is actually meant to be over with the slime tower on this side. This ooze tower with tap. This centerpiece comes out, and you can actually use that to force the ooze out, because we all know waiting for ooze is slow. Then the idea was it would drip down into the dumpster, ready for you to refill for some more oozing action. We also, from the front, have this Doc Ock style grabby claw for grabbing with claws. Sculpt and deco wise, I do think this cut's a pretty imposing figure. I feel like texturally and, you know, color wise and stuff, it feels like a really nice match for that Spider-Man show. It feels to me a little bit like you've done a supernatural and found yourself in the cartoon. One like structural feature that I think has probably made a big difference in, you know, maintaining these playsets over such a long time is these little reinforced corner pieces. It's reinforced. It's literally just reinforced. The actual baseboard itself also has like some venom slime, little spider slayers, a couple of newspaper headings. Some of the elements like, you know, the bench and like the flower pot and stuff don't work quite as well being a, you know, a 2D interpretation of that. So as soon as you put figures, it's going to throw that off. Coming around to the back, that gives you a look at, you know, all of these backdrops are double-sided. So you go inside Venom's joint, suddenly you're in the sewers. Also, inside of Doc Ock's, you got his lab, you got this spinning saw blade of death that should have had that cranking handle. That's how that feature would have worked. Up here we get a little bit more New York City skyline, as though it's from the other side. We've got a floor of the Bugle. It's cardboard and not to great scale with the toys you'll be playing with, but it's something. It's there and it's appreciated. Also, I can't think of any multi-level playset that is complete without a traveling elevator. So, you know, figure go in, figure come out. So whilst it's not in perfect condition and 100% complete, it is still a fantastic piece. There's stronger playsets around that have like cooler display options, but if you're a fan of that 90s Marvel run, particularly like Spider-Man or X-Men, these figures look right at home in this display. I'm really glad to have picked it up again. It's going to sit at the very top of my, you know, old school ToyBiz Marvel display, and it's just going to make for a beautiful figurehead. Alright, until we do this again, hit me up in the comments. If you got this set, did you know about this set? I feel like it's a relatively unknown one, or maybe just undesirable and unpopular at the time. I don't know. Hit me up in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. Let's get nerdy with it.